Welcome back to Reddit. This is part 2 of reading this Reddit thread. So if you haven't watched part 1, you might be confused enough to run for president of the United States. But even if you're new here, let's get back into it. This post is about, is Nikke cultured or not cultured? Part 2, lack of pure lewd outfit. What is pure lewd outfit? Lack of waifu features issue on the side for a moment. If you remember, I said that Nikke got some lewd character design and some shaking kicks. Huge emphasis on some. Well, I understand that Nikke tried to apply different vibes on for Nikke's and some more for a cute daughter. Soda is that sexy, clumsy maid with big booba. Some are made to be cute or cool, others are made to be sexy. Why not? After all, variety is a good thing. Yeah, and I think that's pretty cool. Nikke tried to give realistic outfit to some extent on these girls, something they wear in their regular life. Deep braid, and a very skimpy outfit. I mean, I think her normal outfit is pretty, low-key, kind of nice. I want to see my waifus in skimpy outfits, something extremely lewd with a lot of assets showing. These types of outfits are either found in skin or alt, because it's the perfect excuse to put eccentric outfits on girls who would never wear them in their ordinary life. So, yeah, that's kind of the case. I mean, a lot of these outfits in the game are impractical as hell. That's kind of what started the whole character design review thing for me personally in the first place. This part's kind of funny. Where are they? Where are my skimpy outfits shift up? Where are the sexy lingerie? Where are the fat bare asses? Where are the gigantic bare tits? Why can't I admire my... why so much hair or coats in the... Why maid provided... That does not cover much of anything. They can't just, Hold up. I mean, I guess my only question would be, how much more do you want it to show? There is a pretty bare display going on over here. Do you want it to, fly up and, have everything on display? I'm not sure if legally they can do that. I mean, I may be talking out of my butthole here, but I'm pretty sure that can't happen. Why don't we have the option to remove Summer Helm's shirt? Alright, this man's spitting for real. But, that's not... correct me if I'm wrong. She has the jacket on because it's part of her character. And if you want to see everything, you can just tap on her and it's there. What I'm trying to say is that we cruelly, they're so cruel, lack pure lewd skins or alts. Okay, my rebuttal to that would be, how lewd are we talking here? Some of these really don't leave much to the imagination. They're super impractical. But, bro wants more. I don't know how we're able to get more without violating some kind, I really don't know, bro. Bunny girl skins. The lore allowed them to be released in such outfits during the 777 again. We're waiting for that perfect lore occasion to release a Luda. I mean, that's kind of based, honestly. If it's in the lore, they can release it. Because, at its core, the game has a banging story. And that's why it won't sacrifice that story to just make every woman your wife. That would just be not okay. Some of the characters would not be cool with that. So it's been out for a year and a half now. And only the Summers and the Bunny Girls can be considered as quote-unquote lewd. And I'm being really generous for considering some simple bikinis as lewd here. And I'm saying I don't think they can go much farther than that, my guy. You can't just straight up ask for Nikke to suddenly become an H game, because then they'll be removed from app stores. Like, then they'll have to, like, go on the nuxtaku.com, and let's be honest, while it would be the most rockin' game on that entire platform, because most of those games are kinda ass, they'd lose a lot of money. And not even just looking at this from like a business standpoint, the story would suffer. I think, my opinion, story would suffer. Because a lot of these girls are just characters doing their own thing. They don't all have to be your waifu. Free the asses, free the tits, free the lewd clothing. It's the fight I'm willing to buy a Chinese truck for. I'm joking. Or am I? I don't get what. Is that Moran? Wait, what? What is? I need context for that. That looks insane. So that's the end of the second part of the essay. Now, what I think bro is asking for is a little unreasonable. Like, is this considered a lewd outfit? There's plenty of girls with short skirts and part of their booties showing. But that's not lewd enough for bro? I think a lot of these asks are a little bit unreasonable. I think we have plenty of already very sexualized designs in the game. I mean, brother man, for God's sake, this is day one. She didn't release later, this is day one. Look at those! Look at that! That's insane! And I mean, you want to talk about a skimpy nurse outfit, just check out Maiden here. Alright. Okay, maybe this isn't exactly high class, but look at the pose. Look at the way she's grabbing on her titty, bro. I mean, Ludmilla. Yeah, I mean, I guess this counts as a summer alts skin type deal, but let's be real. All of the alts for a lot of the characters have been getting thickified. It's what I like to call Shift Up's thickification, and it's a real thing. Don't believe me? Just look at any of the character designs that came out after the first anniversary. Red Hood, peak. Everything that came out after that was getting peak. I mean, I think this is a good example of a skin that's, like, not too crazy, but, like, really appealing to look at. Like, I like this. I guess this isn't lewd enough for bro, but I enjoy this. And I mean, this is a day one design right here. You want to tell me that people, like, she has so many fans. You want to tell me that this isn't lewd enough for you? I don't know what to say. And I mean, this is an insane character design. In fact, it's a little too out there. It's just skimpy for the sake of being skimpy. Like, there's no real reason for it. And look at all of that's visible. Like, Nero is insane. Nero is an insane design concept. Just a skimpy, sexy kitty outfit, like, for no reason. And you want to tell me that's not lewd? Okay, and apparently this next part answers all my questions, because I'm out here saying they probably can't thickify or lewdify. They are thickifying these girls, but they probably can't make them any more suggestive than they already are without a serious problem. Each time I try to talk about the lewdness in game, there's someone who say, oh, Nikke's 12 plus, so they can't do anything about it. Well, I'm not buying it. Bro is not buying it. By sheer coincidence, this morning my Twitter feed showed me a waifu from the gacha Outer Plane. Okay. She's very lewd. I guess this is a wedding dress. Bride skid when shift up. But we have D. We have bride alt, not bride skin. The model isn't quote-unquote Nikke quality, but please focus only on the outfit. It's what I mean by lewd outfit. Okay. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think there could be a character like this. I don't think every character needs to look like this. That's pretty insane. So when I saw it go to outer plane rating, and oh surprise, it's 12 plus. I mean, if this is all you mean by just having more skin showing, and it's not a bad design. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a bad design, but like, how many more iterations of this can we have? This is just like a glorified swimsuit, brother man. Really don't know. Like, you can only iterate that design so many times before it starts to get stale. Okay. So yeah, if Nikke was a no lewd game, Viper, Rupee, Query, Dorothy, Bay wouldn't exist. I get that. Ooh, that was a nice one. Alright, so basically here what bro is saying is that it's possible to remove the 12 plus rating. And I agree, it's totally possible to just remove the 12 plus rating. Like, I guess Snowbreak did. I don't know if Snowbreak is all that popular. And another game called Brown Dust 2 is also removing their 12 plus rating. I think removing the 12 plus rating would be fine, but I don't think they have to. The game is, I'm not going to say fine. Like, bro is cooking with a few ideas here, but like, this, I'm not so sure about this. Like, I'm not going to say straight up no, because I mean, like, look at it. It's fire. It's fire as hell. Could you imagine this with all the rigging of like Nikke's Live 2D? That would be insane. But also, like, every character looking like that, they'd have to put a spin on it or something, because just that would just get boring, in my opinion, really. I dare even to affirm that keeping the loot away begin to hurt the game. Just look at the ReZero collab revenues. Hashtag no ass, no buy. Alright. People were up in a tizzy about ReZero, and like, that's an intellectual property. I totally get if they don't want those to be sexualized. Maybe it wasn't in their control. Maybe they just wanted a more wholesome collab. I don't know. I enjoyed the collab for what it was. I did a 10 pull on Ram, or was it Ram? No, Rem, the blue-haired one, because I just like her design. I don't care that she didn't look lewd as hell. I just did a 10 pull because I maybe wanted her for collection purposes. I didn't get her, but I still pulled. And here we are in the conclusion. We finally made it through. This video's also getting to be very long, but we're here at the end, so let's just power through it. Alright, I love Nikke. Been playing religiously since day one. Same, kinda. I've spent so much time writing this post in language I'm not really native or not. Oh, they're natively French speaking. Cool. I remember shamefully the 3 times I let my outpost go past 100 my entire Nikke live to tell you how much I care about the game. Even so, I can't help but think that Nikke is either trying not to evolve in the waifu department, and or it's focusing its attention on superficial things. Okay. So I'm gonna disagree with this here. Like I've said, the thickening is real. They're definitely evolving in their art department. If that's, if that's a thing. Superficial. I wonder what you mean by superficial things. Hopefully you don't mean like the story, because I think A, the art is getting better, and B, the story is getting a lot better. Alright, if I must rank the decent, good, cultured gachas in the market right now, with only the cultured content as a factor, not even sure I would put Nikke past the middle. Now, that's very interesting. I would enjoy a list of these cultured games just so I could see for reference. See, maybe I'm not very cultured in this specific regard. I haven't played Snowbreak. I have not played Brown Dust 2. Azure Premilia looks good. It's not out yet. I would love to go play that. Azure Lane? I have played Azure Lane, and I must say, I'm not a fan. Now, is it cultured? Sure, I'll say that. But in my limited time, I want to say I've only played the game for like a week or 2 or 3. But in my limited time with Azure Lane, it was insanely hard to get any character like worth a shit. Like, All the characters they give you at the start are fucking lollies. I hate that. I'm not a fan. And yeah, basically I had to spend all my pulls and grind my ass off to get a team of all adult women. And by that point I'm just like, man, these characters aren't very good, or I don't know how to play this game, or I don't know how to farm more pulls. Maybe that's just a skill issue, but Azure Lane, not very fun. Nikke, fun. I'll have to check out Snowbreak and Brown Dust. Azure Premila do look very fine though. Nikke has no excuse to still be so conservative. Now, this is a take I definitely disagree with, because I'll say it one more time, I sound like a broken record, but the thickening is real. These character designs have actually just gotten straight up thicker, lewder, more voluptuous. Like, you look at the day one designs of some of these characters and then look at them now a year later, it's like, whoa, titties popping, short skirts plenty, everything in your face. And that's not a bad thing. I like that. That's why I like this game. This is like one of my daily games, aside from like Star Rail or Summoner's War or Arknights or some shit. Like, this is like my newest, most recent game that I'm like, hell yeah, this is a daily thing for me now. So in conclusion, is Nikke cultured? Yes. In my opinion. I think it's plenty cultured. I'm not one of these men out here asking for some parasocial waifu feature where I can marry Rupee and make her my waifu in the game. Like, I think going on dates and dating the girls is fine, you know? I think the commander is just every Nikke's therapist, and some of the girls just need a dicking or a smooch. And some of them don't, and that's fine. I think Nikke is cool as it is. I think this is a fantastic thread. Mr. Say Dandelion on Reddit, thank you for writing this wonderful essay. I agree with some of your points, and I disagree with some of them. And the rest, I think, is just up to a matter of personal opinion. And if you're still watching, thank you very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.